You're training hard, eating clean, but progress still feels slow. The truth? Vegetarian bodybuilders face unique challenges, and without the right supplements, you're making it harder on yourself than it needs to be. Will you still grow without supplements? Sure, but you will grow slower. That's because most meat eaters get nutrients that vegetarians miss, and we've got to make up for it. I've been training for 4 years, and I've tried a lot of different supplements. Here are the supplements that actually work. First up, we have the king of all supplements, creatine monohydrate. I've made a whole video on creatine and vegetarians, so if you want a more detailed explanation, go watch that video. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown. Creatine helps boost strength, muscle mass, and performance. It also helps with memory and recovery speed. I know it sounds like it's too good to be true, but these are the facts. This is why it's called the king of all supplements. Since we are vegetarians, creatine gives us a bigger boost compared to non-veg lifters. Meat has creatine in it by default. So meat eaters have their creatine stores partially full. Meanwhile, ours are nearly empty. This means when we start taking creatine, we will get a bigger boost in all those stats I just mentioned compared to non-veg lifters. When should you take creatine? It's very simple. It does not matter when you take creatine. Creatine has been shown to make people thirstier. So I would not recommend taking it right before you sleep. Other than that, it literally does not matter when you take it. Before workout, after workout, doesn't matter. How much creatine should you take? Again, very simple. If you weigh anywhere from 120 to 180 pounds, you should take 5 grams per day. If you weigh anything more than that, take 10 grams per day. If you weigh less than that, take 3 grams per day. Some common gripes about creatine is, does creatine cause acne? No, it doesn't. Research proves it does not cause acne. Another common gripe is creatine causes hair loss. No, it doesn't. I've been taking creatine for over 2 years and I still have a full head of hair. Creatine and hair loss is just a myth. Second, we have the golden boy protein powder. It's the end of the day and you still need 30 grams of protein to hit your daily protein intake goal. You're not hungry enough to eat a whole meal and you don't have enough time to wait for you to get hungry because it's near your bedtime. Protein powder can fix that. It literally takes 2 minutes to make a shake and you don't get filled up very much. Getting your daily protein intake as a vegetarian can be difficult. Protein powder fixes that and bridges the gap by making it a whole lot easier. The best all-around protein powder is whey protein isolate. It digests and absorbs fast, so it works really well as a post-workout shake. After working out, your muscles are in need of protein and they need to be repaired. Drinking a whey protein isolate shake will fix exactly just that. A close competitor is casein. Casein still gives you a lot of protein, the same amount of protein, but it digests and absorbs slow. There have been studies conducted that imply that casein is amazing as a night shake, a shake you drink right before bed. You recover the most when you sleep. Your muscles are in need of repair and they need protein. When you drink casein, because it digests and absorbs slow, that slow release of protein has been shown to allow for a faster recovery. My favorite out of the two is whey protein isolate. I've been drinking that for my whole lifting career. If I wanted to maximize gains, I would take both protein powders. Whey isolate after my workout and casein right before I sleep. I don't think it's necessary to have both protein powders, and if I had to choose one, I would choose whey isolate. You have to have at least one. There's no exception. I can confidently say you will miss out on gains without protein powder. And as a side note, this does not mean make protein powder your main source of protein. That's not healthy. Use it as a supplement to your protein intake goal. Third, we have the king of all vitamins, vitamin D. Almost everyone on the planet is vitamin D deficient. The best source of vitamin D is from the sun, but most people aren't outside long enough to get an adequate dose. Take around 2,000 IUs per day. Vitamin D will support immune health and make your muscles work harder. And fourth, we have zinc and magnesium. These two do similar things. They support immune health and increase testosterone. Increased testosterone means increased gains. Simple as that. Quick recap: creatine and protein powder. These two you have to take. These two by far make the biggest difference in lifting as supplements. Second, vitamin D, magnesium, and zinc. These three you don't necessarily have to take, but they will result in increased gains. So if you want to maximize gains, I suggest taking these three. You know what to do. Get up and get after it.